Hi everybody, it is Monday, May 9th. It suddenly got noisy here. I hope everyone had a wonderful Mother's Day. This is the weekly gem, and for those of you that are new to this is a short video or some sort of tool to use to help you live with more gratitude, more enthusiasm, more excellence, and more motivation. So today's gem is all about gratitude. And yesterday, many of us celebrated mothers, and I saw lots of beautiful pictures, just showing families together and talking about how grateful we are for our moms or our grandmoms or mother figures, for those of us who didn't grow up with moms. My mom is still around. I didn't get to see her because my dad's having some health problems, but the general theme of the day was gratitude. Grateful for mothers grateful to have their children. So I thought I would just show you a little bit today, one of the tools that I use to help keep me grounded. Now, a lot of people like to journal. Some people do not. Some people want to be a little more creative. Some people feel that they don't have a creative bone in your body. I guarantee you that you have more creativity than you realize, okay? So I'm going to show you a little method that I use, and I'm very much into using art to help us remember gratitude, or to keep a point of focus, or to calm down the mind, or to release some sort of anxiety. And I am by no means any kind of an artist, okay? But I want to show you one of my art books so that you can realize that you don't need to be an artist to use art as a tool for improving yourself, okay? So I'm going to turn my camera around here. See if I can do this properly. Hang on. Nope, that's not it. That's not it. Okay, I'm just going to flip the camera around this way then. Okay, so this is my art tablet, and these are some of the art projects, you could call them. Hang on, I'm so sorry about the camera angle. This is cut out and I glued it. This is more cut out. I just glued it. Okay, so whenever I feel like I need to focus or to relax, de-stress, this is what I do. I have several of these books. This is watercolor paper. It holds up really well to watercolor. It holds up to magic markers. It holds up to paint. Okay. And this is the one I wanted to show you. Hopefully you'll be able to see it. Okay, so this is my gratitude garden. And this started out as a project to, just an exercise to draw something that was in your view. And it morphed into a gratitude garden. So if you can see on each one of those little leaves, the lighting is terrible. I apologize. You can tell I am not good with tech. Okay, on each one of those little leaves, I wrote something that I was grateful for. Okay, and then I just took some paint on the bottom there and filled it in. Really simple. It took me probably about 15 minutes. Okay, and this is an exercise. I highly recommend this. Whoops, sorry. I am so sorry. I highly recommend this. Take a piece of paper, draw some flowers. You can draw butterflies. You can draw whatever it is that you want in there. My little butterfly over here has freedom as something that I'm grateful for. Okay, and I'm going to turn the camera around here. All right, sorry about that poor photography there. I have to get better at this. But anyway, I took watercolor, made a background, and then I just started to draw with my markers, okay? And then I filled in with some more paint. That's it. And you know what? I could layer on top of this I could add to this anytime I want to. So this was a copy from source image, and then it morphed into my gratitude garden because that's where I was going. And this is why I love to use open-ended art. Open-ended art is where you take an inspiration and you just kind of go from there and see where it leads you. It doesn't have to look like the thing that you started out as. And I think I got this from a calendar, like a picture from an old calendar, and use that as my inspiration, and I just went from there. So that's what we call open-ended art. Process-based art is where you just have some materials and you don't have any plan. You just kind of start experimenting with the materials. Okay, and these are two methods that I love to use for a few reasons. One is that it's very visually focused. Okay, you're focusing on color, shape, texture. The other one is it brings your mind to a point, it puts you into the creative side of your brain and out of the analytical side where we tend to overthink and turn things over and over and over in our heads. So it brings you out, and just 10-15 minutes of playing around. You can go raid your kids' watercolor paints or their crayons. Use what you have around the house. You don't need any special supplies. I use these with some old paints that we had laying around and some magic markers that we keep in because my daughter and I like to color. Okay, so this week's gem is to make a gratitude garden. Draw it, sketch it out. It does not have to be perfect. It just has to reflect what you truly feel inside and what you're truly grateful for. You might start with one little flower, and then you can add to it as you learn to find more things to be grateful for. I know there's so many people that are in situations now where it's challenging to find something to be grateful for, but there always is something, even if it's just one small thing. Okay, so I want to challenge you today to create your gratitude garden and take a picture of it and post it in the comments. I'm going to take a better picture of this so you can see it and post it down below, and tell us below what you're grateful for, even if it's just today or this week, or if it's just something that you've always been grateful for. And let's start a discussion. Okay, so I hope you have a wonderful week full of things to be grateful for, and I hope to see some discussion below. Take care and have a wonderful day. I can't wait to see your gratitude gardens. Bye for now.